This next week and a half is the most exciting week in the whole liturgical year. You all know that? Huh? It's the most exciting. The readings, the expectation, the anticipation of the Christmas, and the church going into the octave of Christmas, which will begin on the 17th, where we come full center, thinking, reflecting, looking again at what this season is all about. Today we have a classic reading. Balaam was a prophet and of one of the foreign nations. And Israel was passing through that nation. And as Israel was passing through that nation, the king got annoyed and sent Balaam to go and curse Israel. So Balaam took off on his donkey, going out to curse Israel. And all of a sudden, his donkey lies down on the ground and refuses to move. So he beats the donkey terribly. And the donkey then got human voice and started to talk to Balaam. Now, I don't know about you, you know. You see me? Me, that donkey, we'd have part company there and then. I would have been back in my home country so quick you wouldn't have found me. So the donkey starts to talk to Balaam and asks him, why are you so ungrateful? Can't you see that it is because of an angel that is blocking my way, that I'm lying down? Because if I was to go forward, is you in trouble? Is you I'm saving and you beating me? Now, how often do we curse those who are helping us without even understanding what they do for us? Huh? How often? How often do we beat the poor donkey when it is actually a help that we can't understand? And from that, Balaam goes to Israel eventually. Now not to curse, but to prophesy and to bless. And the oracle we have in our first reading today, that's where it comes from. The oracle of Balaam, son of Beor, the oracle of the man with far-seeing eyes, the oracle of the one who hears the word of God and sees what Shaddai makes him see, receives the diviner's answer, and his eyes are open. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, how fair your dwelling, Israel, like valleys that stretch out, and he goes on and on. And then in his oracle he says, I see him, but not in the present. I behold him, but not close of hand. A star from Jacob takes the leadership. A scepter arises from Israel. And here we have the prophecy of the Messiah. From a pagan prophet who is out to curse Israel, what we have is the prophecy of the Messiah being born. And once he says the star from Jacob, Jacob, the son of Israel, the son of Abraham. As we have this genealogy, and we know that the star comes from Jacob. Jacob is Israel. Israel is this people that God has called. And the call of this people to a destiny that is not the greatest in the past, but is now going to become the greatest in the future. So Balaam sees what no one else could see. We live in a difficult time where it seems like so many obstacles are in the path of building church. Right? So many obstacles in the path of the kingdom coming. So many obstacles in the path of what we believe God needs for us in this time. And maybe what we want is a couple talking donkeys to tell us the truth, that what we might see as obstacle might actually be the preparation for the kingdom. What we see as disaster might actually be God doing God's thing in making his kingdom come about. Just so we don't have the eyes to see and the heart to believe that God is already at work in our world, in our life, and in this context in which we are living. So let us pray today in this Eucharist for the eyes of Balaam, the far-seeing eyes, to see beyond what we do now to the future that God holds in store. Because we know one thing for sure, however else it might look today, God's kingdom will come. And that kingdom will be a kingdom of eternity, a kingdom of justice and peace, of love, of a civilization. We know that. And so let us, like Balaam, keep our eyes not here but on the distant future for the one who is to come.